Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to City Skylines. Our city is growing absolutely beautifully. I'm very proud of our city, actually. I'm starting to think that we're doing well with this city. We're growing slowly. The ore is busy being extracted over here, and if we take a quick look at the overall map here, you can see we've already stripped out a whole load of the ores here. This is starting to expand out this way a little bit. We've got quite a bit out there ready to go, and we've got more over here. So they're slowly moving through it, and they're slowly getting through all of the ores on there as well. This is fantastic. This is what we want. We want all of this to have full extraction. Once that's all pulled out of the ground, we're going to switch that back over to commercial, because remember, we were going to have a massive commercialized district over here. I'm thinking that this area here, though, this piece under here, this is all going to be residential, so that we've got some residential zoning close by to this one. I will put in a whole load of extra bits, like probably a load of bridges across from commercial to the residential, so that we got the two of them joined together. And then the next large industrial area that we build will be up here, which is the agricultural zone. The other thing that we've got at the moment is a lot of trains. Now, I haven't actually gone and looked just yet for an increase train thing, anything to boost the trains. Whether it's wider tracks, more tracks per line. So you've got 4 tracks on there instead of 2, anything like that. It's something that I will look at, see if there's any kind of mods to help out with that. But yeah. We got a lot of issues with that at the moment. We seem to have serious issues with trains getting backed up absolutely everywhere, and I'm not really sure what we can do about it. I'm hoping that there is eventually something that we can do about it, but, yeah. We may have to wait on that one. And then, of course, up over here, we've got the new project. And this is our lake, which is now growing, and you can see we've got the water source right there, and we got the water source over there. There is a lot of water in this lake. Far more water than I first realized was actually going to be present. So it's going to take a long time for all of this to fill up and get up to that level, and that's the level that we're taking it to at the moment. That is a very long way up. And, of course, I am seriously considering just blocking that up completely and going all the way up to the very top. We could go up a little bit, just so that the water comes out there and forms like an extra bit of river that then runs down through and down through here. I don't know what that's going to come out like, though. I've no idea at this point what that's going to do, and whether it's going to be actually worth it or otherwise. But anyway, while that's filling, we need to be able to be doing something, and so we're going to be carrying on with our little bit over here today, putting out all our monuments and stuff. I still haven't gotten to a... Wait a minute, didn't I have something that unlocked all of those? I'm pretty sure... In options, I've got mods here, so I've got the 81 tiles, unlock all tiles for free. No, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. Clouds and fog, disable edge fog. I do want to do that. I will do that. We'll put that in. Let's see what that does a minute. Disable the edge fog. Okay, I like this. This I like. I like having the edge fog disabled. I can see things a little bit better now, a little bit clearer. This is pretty good. Whether or not it's going to be beneficial to us, I'm not really sure. Now, I thought that there was an option that I could have all of these unique buildings and stuff already unlocked, and that's the bit that I'm a bit confused about at the moment. Gameplay... I'm pretty sure there was. Auto-open chirper messages. No, we don't want that. We've switched off the day-night cycle because I just preferred that. I thought there was something here. Hide far-away notification icons. I might do that. I really did. I thought there was something here. Is it under miscellaneous? Reset unique building unlocking. No, I don't want to do that. Show privacy. Okay, I don't know, but... I genuinely thought that the buildings were all unlocked. I'm going to have to look for a mod. If I remember to do it between now and when I record the next episode, I will. I will add that in so that I've got this, all of the unique buildings unlocked completely. Every single one of them. Anyway, well, first of all, we'll go into here and we will start. So we want the monuments first. And what we're going to do is we're going to go up through here. And we're going to put monuments down through this way, like this. And just bring that one up by 1. Now, that's a very, very big monument, that one is. Just wondering if I should put the Chirp X thing somewhere else. Can I put it up here? See, that goes into the water right there. Cannot build on water. Still on the water. There. Okay, I'm putting that one over there. That one's just moving off to the side ever so slightly. And then we go up through this list. So I've got that one there. Now, this one here has got to take shoreline, which makes it a little bit different to some of the others. Has it also got to have... It does indeed have to have a road. So we'll take a road a minute, and we will just join that one. We'll go from there. Space already occupied from there. Well, if I take a road out... I know what I'll do. I'll bring a road out that way, and I'll bring a road down this way, and then... Yeah, now, road. I want a road along the front there. Actually, I want to bring that one along a little bit further like that, there. And then, if I put this road here, can I put a road? I can't put it there. Can I put it there? Nope, it's still not letting me. So I've actually got to come out quite a long way in order for the road to be able to go past it. Still doesn't really like it there at all, does it? Let's come out a little bit further. I don't really know how close it's got to be in order for it to be classed as joined to a road. I'm assuming that is joined to a road. That seems to be joined to a road. So we'll make the assumption right here that this is joined to the road, and we will delete that bit there, and I will take this one, and I'm going to bring that one to about there, and then I'm going to loop it back in there. So it just comes out of there. We've got a loop that goes past this marina over here, and that's all we're going to have. We're not going to do anything different on that whatsoever. So I've got all of these other buildings here, 15,000 children in elementary school. This is all stuff that we don't currently have. I've got the zoo, and I've got the fantastic fountain elsewhere in the city. Then we've also got the Statue of Industry. That one is elsewhere, as is the Statue of Shopping and the Meteorite Park. These here, yeah, we haven't got anything from those at the moment. And we'll take here, we've got a Statue of Wealth. That one's going to go in there. I actually want to start going up this way, I think. I want to put them up this direction instead of the other way. Put that one there, and that one there, like that. So that's all of those. And then we go into this one. We've got the Friendly Neighborhood Park. There. And we've got the Transport Tower. Like that. That one there is the Mall of Moderation. Average garbage piling per building, at least 25. This is the Posh Mall. Put that one in. Right. No more on level 2. So then we move to level 3. This is the Courthouse. Crime rate over 50%. Official Park, 10,000 squares of office zone. We're about halfway on that one, so we're getting closer to that. Colossal Orders, weekly education expenses, 20,000. Yeah, you do that, and then you've got to maintain it for a set amount of time. So this one here is the Grand Mall. I'll put that one in there a second. And we've got the tax office. Put that one in. I've got here the helicopter park. It's only a small one. And we've got the lungs of the city. Put that one in there. Right. Level 4. We've got the observatory. Now, I'm going to come back this way, and I'm not going to put it there. I actually want to upgrade that road that's coming out of there. And I was thinking I probably want several. You know what? We'll keep going along this road here. We'll just put them all down this road here until I've gone all the way down to the end of it. And then after that... Then I will see about putting some on this side. And we'll also see about the road that's going to connect them all up. Put you down and you here Now, what are these two? This is the Science Centre and the Aquarium. Then we got the Expo Centre. Right there. And the High Interest Tower. Put that one there. Right. Now I'll come back, and we've still got one more to do on that, but we're not going to do that just yet. I'm going to go to large roads right here. I'm going to take this road. So first up, I want to upgrade that one and that one there, so that they've got the 6-lane roads. We'll leave these other ones. And then I want to take 6-lane road. I'm going to bring you out of there, and I want to bring you down this way like this. And I'm going to put one out there. I'm going to put one out there. And we'll put one out on that end. Right, so that's just sort of markers where we're going to be putting these buildings. Then we can go back to our unique buildings, and we want the Ziggurat Garden. That one's going to go in there. There's the first one into there. And then we got the level 6 items right here. So we got the Cathedral of Plenitude. No idea what we had to do to build that thing. Then we've got that one there, which is the stadium. I suppose I could move this road next to the stadium up just the tiniest bit, so it will fit like in there. I'm going to do that. That's being one away is just really, really going to bug me. If I leave it there without moving it over, it's just really going to bug me. So if I do that so that it goes up against it there, that's much better. Otherwise, every time I look at that, it's going to remind me of my epic failure of getting it right there in the corner, which is something that I would have wanted to do. Okay, we've now got... wait, what? Why have I got a thing out the side? Have I got to do a thing out the side? I think I've got to do a thing out the side. You know, I'm going to put it there so I can do a thing out the side. What is that? What? Oh, it's a street. It is. It's a thing out the side. I got to do a thing out the side right there, see? And, right, there's no more there. And, oh, hang on a minute. Fusion power plant. I don't know what I need to do to put that one down. And the space elevator as well. This one here, construct the courthouse. Oh, I see. Colossal order offices. Construct a disaster memorial. The bird and bee haven. And then this one, construct a business park. So you construct those and you unlock them. So I've unlocked some stuff here. I've actually gone down to 197,000 monies, which is quite a long way down from what we had just now. I think I had several millions just now. I'm not actually sure how much I had, but I'm pretty sure I had a lot. So we're quite a bit down from what we had. I'm going to bring this one out to about there, I think, and then we'll come in like that. So it's a nice curve that comes out of it, and then this one here is going to go straight in there. Ooh, do I? Do I go straight or not? Yes, I will. Okay, apparently I won't. Space already occupied. I bring you out this way. What? Wait a minute. It's doing that tricksy thing. It's doing that tricksy thing again. Let's try it like this. Let's bring you out to there. There, now it's worked. I don't know why it does that. It's a very strange thing that it does. Okay, so we've got this all sort of stacked up. And what I really need is another one of these going over to this side so we can join into that road. So that we can connect into there, and then we can join up this whole area here. But we've got a nice lot of unique buildings. These here, how much is this one? It's 1.5 million, and this one is a cool 1 million. So we're going to have to wait a week or two in order to be able to afford those. Let's see how our water is doing. It's filling up. It's getting higher. Yes, I am going to be... You already know what I'm going to do. I haven't actually said, as such, what I'm planning to do here. You all know, every single one of you that has watched more than one episode of this series, you already know what I'm planning here. What evil, dastardly plan I have got lined up for the citizens of this city. And it's not going to be pretty. It's absolutely not going to be pretty. It's still going to be fun, though. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, what we want to do over this way is we do want to connect in some power. So where are we going to drag power from in order that we can do this. Now, I'm thinking I'd like to drag power all the way across there. So I'm going to do that right the way across the lake. There we go. Mainly because I didn't want to drag power just from here. I want to have a bit of redundancy available. So if I do that, we go across the lane there, and then we bring this one over to there. That is now joined up there, and all of those have now got power on that side, plus that one. This one here is the only one that doesn't have power. Now, we do have demand for some commercial buildings, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put in low-density commercial right here in this bit. This is going to be low-density commercial here, so that people can sell all the souvenirs and stuff that they would want to for these sites here. And we'll do some on here as well, like that. So there, we've got souvenir selling. That's what's going to happen there. They're going to sell a whole load of souvenirs. Now, we can't actually add anything else in at the moment. I mean, we do have a train station connected over here, which I ought really to put power to. That's also on the to-do list. What am I going to do? I've got the passenger station over there, which I'm not going to change that. It's going to stay as it is. I'm not going to bring another passenger station over this side. I'm just going to leave that one as it is. But what I do want to do is add in something over here so that I've got an additional crossing. Now, some people have told me that they make their own crossings. Quite frankly, I take my hat off to you, because I wouldn't have a clue. I wouldn't know where to start with making my own crossing. Look at this great big thing. How on earth am I going to put that in? I mean, yeah, it's a little bit of a tight fit right there. It's got to be said. So I think that my best bet would be to bring this one up here, put one of these, rotate it round a bit there, put one of those in there, somewhere like that, and join in with those roads. See, I could join everything in there, and I could have one of them there, and I could put another one over here. This is where I could put another one. So this is where I'm going to put the one today. We're going to put one right in here. So I'm going to take that, and I'm going to delete that bit down to there and over to there. Remove that, and that down to there, and I'm also going to remove those over there. Right, I've got the tunnel. We'll ignore the tunnel. So then we go back here onto the road and we take that one, and I need you to rotate around like that. Let's go back a little. Yeah, I've got to remember that we've got a motorway coming through here. So we put that one down there like that, and we'll also just delete those two and points on there. Please tell me. No, I didn't actually. I just deleted the tree. That was all. It was just a tree. It's okay. We can breathe again. And we've got just regular, ordinary, normal highway. And we want to take that one out from there. And that will go across to there. And then we'll do the same out this side. And that will join that one up. No problems on that bit. This side here, I don't foresee any issues either. So we can join that straight across there. Look, see, it's all no straight lines. Flows really easily. It's absolutely perfect. Where the problem is going to come is going to be this bit. So we want to take from here. I want my road to come out here. Remember, we got that road there. That's going to go to that point right there. But then, from that point, we want to bring it about to there like that, I'd say. And now, we want to go here. Garbage is piling up. Yeah, I don't actually care. I'm one of those city officials that is going to be honest with you right from the start. I don't care. I just don't care. Right? You carry on with whatever it is that you're doing. Personally, quite frankly, I don't care. Now, this may be hard for you to... This may be hard for you, but I still don't care. Okay? So there we go. I'm an honest city official who's telling you that he just doesn't care. Right? I realise this is a little bit unorthodox with the whole I don't care bit, but at least I'm being honest. You cannot fault me for being honest about it. I think that we got this road over here, and I actually think I should bring that one down here, but that building there, that's going to need to move. if we're going to do this, we need to move this building here first. So we want to go to you right there, that high school. And I'm going to relocate that building over that way a little bit, so that I can come out off of this road. That's where I want to come out. And then you here, what is this one? This is the Dean Boulevard. The Dean Boulevard right there is where we're going to remove a piece of road off of there like that. And then I'm going to go this one, and I'm going to take that one. And I'm going to come out of there. So I want to bring that road, essentially, it's got to go over that way. So I want to come around there. I'm going to curve it round there like that. And I'm going to bring it over a little bit to there. And then we're going to come over to here. And while we're coming around this curve, I also want to go up a little bit, like that. I want to bring you across. Now, this is the difficult bit, is getting you across here. Right? I don't want to join you into that road. So, what we might actually have to do, because the bridge doesn't work very well on this. It really does struggle with bridges, doesn't it? So, what we'll do instead is if I do that, and then I come off of there, I'll go down instead of up. Like that. Put you under. Bring you over to that point. And then here, I'll bring you back up onto the surface. Like that. There. And join you in there. There, see? So I've now got that joined in. And that has now joined in all of these. And look at the traffic that is coming into this area here. This is phenomenal. We have got loads of it. Right down here, we've also got the commercial buildings have gone, they've sprung up really, really fast. I didn't actually expect them to spring up quite that quickly. We're going to alter this ever so slightly. I know that I've said, you know, in a lot of areas of the city, I've absolutely not cared about the traffic in the slightest. I do care about the traffic on this one, so I'm thinking right through there like that. And then remove that road so that it comes out this way. And then it's got just a circle going around there. And we'll go back onto here and we will fill this in like this. There. And fill in these bits. And that bit along there. So that we've got a little bit more commercial zoning around there. Right. Oh, and there's a bit there. There we go. So we've got a small street that comes around there. It comes out onto this bit. So what we're also going to want then is just to take a quick look at doing some traffic lights on here as well, so that we can keep this one here flowing reasonably well. I don't want traffic lights on this one. I want this one instead to be stop signs. We're going to put a stop sign on that one. And I'm going to put a stop sign on that one. So the traffic comes around. This is the route that I want. So adjust roads. You right there. How do I... Oh, I see. Right. I put that round there like that. Jeremy Jones... Ah. Drags it round. Priority road on there like that. So that's the road that comes round there. And then it's a... Right. Okay, all this time and I didn't realise you could do that. That's pretty cool. And... So we take off the traffic routes. Now we've got Jeremy Jones Avenue comes around there instead of going straight across this way. That's actually very handy. That's something that we're going to be using. The other thing is we've got this. Now, they shouldn't be stopping here. Not really sure why they're all... Yes, because I got a stop sign on there. I don't want the stop sign on there. They should just keep going. They should just flow right the way through without any issues whatsoever. There should be no stop signs on any of it. And the traffic should just run right through into here. That doesn't need a stop sign on there. I don't want that to have one. I just want that one there and that one there. And then this is the road that flows up that way. And that's going down towards all of these monuments down here. So that one there is going to stop sign on there. That is the same. And that is the same there. And then all the way down to here. That is also going to have a stop sign on that side. Right. So now we've got free-flowing traffic all the way up through here, past all of our monuments. This is just brilliant. I've unlocked like a whole new aspect of city management just by moving that road round. I didn't know this was a thing. Oh, we've changed things now. Right, that's Adams Street. We've got Sabrina Boulevard there. And that's Sabrina Highway there. So that does run through. I suppose really, let's have a look at this one. Let's see what we can change. Let's see what we can do. I've got traffic lights there and traffic lights there. Kind of need traffic lights on that, I guess. Yeah, and then the stop signs. Yeah, that'd be fine. But what could I do here? What I could do here, actually, is do it like that. So that I've got stop signs on each side onto the 4-lane road there, but not on the main road. And the same on that one. Same on that one there, because that's one way. And down here. And there. I think I originally chose not to do this, because I just couldn't be bothered. But no, we'll put that down through there like that. And we'll see how this affects it. We done got this road over here. Yeah, we'll leave the traffic lights on that bit. We'll see how that works out for us. This is flowing through quite nicely. Plus, we've also got another road that then comes in straight from here. So, like, we can have high school trips straight over to here. Doesn't take very long at all. It's absolutely brilliant. And look at them coming in here. Look at all these people coming past all of these. Look, they're all coming into here. 25 visitors. Tourists. We've got tourists aplenty coming in. So next up, we've got our station over here. So, should I actually seriously consider a station over here as well? Would this be something that would be a good idea? If I drop a station in over here somewhere and join it over to the track over on that side. Is this something I want to consider doing? Starting to think that maybe it is. I don't know. I've got all of this here. I've got all these trains. I think to start with, what we'll do is, because we've still got some demand for commercial buildings. We don't have demand for anything else, but we do have demand for commercial. Now, this is very much kind of a commercialized type zone over here, isn't it? I realize I haven't actually zoned this, and I haven't named it yet. I will do that. It is on my to-do list, on my plan. So if I do that, that's going to eventually introduce power all the way around over to there, because the commercial buildings, they will build all the way around here. We've already got one springing up over there, but they will come all the way along this road, all the way around and up to that bit over there, which is going to work absolutely beautifully. In here, we've also got this one. That was cancelled. 2nd of the 4th. So they've already had... Rocket construction is underway. It doesn't... Did it tell me that it was ready for launching? I suppose it must have done somewhere. Where are you? Yeah. That was cancelled. I can't believe it was cancelled. What's this? Change rocket colour. Visitors 0 of 400. There's nobody coming over to visit this one. Nobody's interested in the rockets. Apparently our space program is not very popular. Never mind. How is our lake doing? We're starting to... Well, I say starting to fill up. We're filling up quite spectacularly now. We have got a lot of water in here. And you can see here... There is a water source, and there is the other water source. You can just see the faint water movement on there. So it's still pouring water in, getting deeper and deeper and deeper. This is going to be very, very impressive when it finally happens. I'm really looking forward to this. When it finally happens, when we're finally able to be the dastardly people that you all want me to be, when I'm, well... I'm doing something here that all of you secretly want me to do. Some of you may be able to admit it more than others, but I know for a fact that each and every one of you, in the deepest, darkest parts of your heart, you all want me to do it. You know you do. And, yeah, it's gonna happen. There it is. Look. The Great Mountain. The Great Mountains, high above the city, holding in their secret at the moment. How long are they going to hold it for? Now, this is a bit confusing, okay? Because they've got power over this side, but they're not coming over this side to use the power, which means that these buildings here, they've got no power. So they'll build them, and then they'll abandon them, and then they'll rebuild them, and then they'll abandon them, and they'll keep doing this. I'm kind of hoping that they eventually get the idea and start building from this side, but at the moment, I'm not holding my breath. I don't think they're going to do it. I think they're just going to keep abandoning the buildings and then rebuilding them. Yeah, see? They don't seem too bright, this lot. Got another one gone in there. Is that building? Yeah, there's another one building there. So they're filling in these gaps, and they're not actually using any of them. Build this way. Build down here, so then I don't have to run power lines over to you. I just don't get it. You know, I've explained to them how to do it, and they're still refusing. It's entirely their own. They have no one to blame but themselves. It's entirely their fault. I don't want to have to do it to them, but they're making me do it. Wow. Okay, that actually. I've taken a particularly dark turn today, haven't I? I'm sounding particularly dark over a whole number of different things. I do apologise. I'm not normally like this. I don't really know what's come over me, but I suddenly seem to have turned into a particularly dark and savage individual who perhaps shouldn't have a forum to access the rest of the world. I'm going to put that one in there. I don't know why, but it seems like the appropriate thing to do. It just seems right, rather than having it loop back on itself. And do I add some more? I'm not going to add any more yet, because we've still got demand for commercial buildings at the moment, and I want to keep the demand for the commercial buildings going as it is right now. I don't want to change that just yet. So this here hasn't changed. Not had any more. I've got demand for commercial buildings. Come and do something with it. So what, you're still, yeah, you're still growing. Look, demand. I've already put it in. Commercial buildings. So why aren't you growing more commercial buildings over this way? I don't understand it. It makes no logical sense. Oh, there's one. There's one over there. See, this is how far it gets. And we got one out there on the corner. But then they'll abandon some of these, and they're not building on this bit. This is the bit where they're supposed to build, and then it'll join the power in, and I won't have to run a line over. I'm going to do it anyway, because otherwise they're just going to abandon, and it's going to keep going. And I try to do this every time, but it never actually works. So if I just do that a minute, then they've got all the power that they need. The train station's got power. That one can start running. And we need to decide if I'm going to add something into the monorail. We got this monorail that goes around the city, and it does do fairly well. We do have quite a lot of queues in places for the monorail. It's got to be said that there are a number of queues for the monorail, which does slow the whole thing down somewhat because of the way that I've done the stations. I suppose I should have put bypasses on all of the stations while I was building it. May have been the wisest move, but I mean, I've got all of these buildings here. If I put too many rails through, then they end up, like, removing half the city, and I didn't really want to do that. I sort of thought that wasn't, like, the way forward with stuff. Yeah. We won't do that. Right, we've got garbage piling up now. Where have we got garbage piling up? I've got garbage down here. This is being dealt with. See, 2 of 27. Alright, they're 3 of 27. Wow, okay, so we're really going up with our garbage production. Where is the garbage piling up? This is the next bit that we need to find out. So we're pollution right here. Pollution is fine. That's the water thing. And then we've got a recycling center there. That's our basic industry. We've got more incineration plants over here for Poorside. This is all ore extraction here. That's the only pollution that we've got there to worry about. And we've got 2 pollution spots here, which are both recycling centers. So there's nothing else to worry about. Our massive lake up here, this has got no concerns whatsoever. And we don't have any pollution in this lake here either. The only thing that I would seriously consider doing at this point is shutting off all of those. Disconnecting all of them. And instead putting standard ones all the way along here and pouring a load of polluted water straight into this lake. That's the only thing I would consider doing at the moment. Purely for laughs. And then we pollute this entire lake. We turn this entire lake into a really, really polluted lake before we unleash everything that I was planning to unleash. I'm going to wait. I'm not going to do this. Obviously, I get most of my recording done before I get much of the feedback each week. So, I'm going to leave it for the week. I'm not going to do, like, the ultimate plan on that lake. But what I want you to do is I want you to tell me in the comments section, what do I do with the lake? Do I fill the lake up? Do I temporarily shut down Jordan Island over here? Do I temporarily shut this one off? And instead of having that one run, I go up here and I introduce a whole load of the standard, not even the water treatment plants, I just put water drain pipes. These right here, we pump out the raw waste. And put these along here, so the raw waste is going straight into this lake here. I will sort of space them around here, so the entire thing becomes horribly, horribly polluted. Do you want me to do that or not? How savage do you want me to be? Alright, we are being savage here. We're being particularly cruel and unnecessary towards all the people that live in this city. And really, it's down to you. How do you want me to progress with this? We can remove all of those now. So we've got that bit up there, which we could, you know, we can go either way on that. We can either sort of be mean, or we can be really, really go overboard savage on this. We've got two fronts on this one. Now, where the garbage was piling up, we've looked around here. There doesn't seem to be much piling up over this side. And there isn't a great deal piling up in the middle of the city here either. The biggest problem we've got at the moment with garbage piling up is over on this bit in the offices over here. And have we got any issues with the islands? A little bit there, and a little bit at the prison, but that's about it. Overall, garbage is pretty good. We've got a few little spots in Poorside that do have some issues, but you'd kind of expect that because it does have more of a limited access to facilities than the rest of the city does. But yeah, overall, I actually think that the garbage is doing pretty well. Even though we're getting the warning coming up for garbage every now and then, I still think that we're coping with garbage exceptionally well. Now, where does we got... There it is. It's that one there, isn't it? I want to go... Actually, if I look at traffic routes here, so that one goes to there. That goes down to the tunnel down there. So at the moment, the garbage trucks can come up there. Then they come along this way, and they go in through this way and then into the main city. So I could just join something on here, bring that over and put a junction in the middle of that one. That would save them going out here. Actually, I'm going to do that because this one, this tunnel here is only used by garbage trucks. So we'll go for the 6-lane road, and we need to drop down below ground for this. We'll take that one out of there. Come out this way, and I need to join into here. Right, yeah, we'll join in up that end of it. It should join alright there. Right, and I get rid of that one. And now if I go onto here, I want the junctions, traffic lights. I don't want traffic lights on there. I want a stop sign on that side, so it keeps... They just run through this way and ignore that bit. And over here, I don't need that either. I just want a stop sign on that one. Right, that'll work pretty well, I think. And then cars come down here. So I've also got that one. Again, all of these tunnels here, these are for the garbage disposal, aren't they? So I don't really want just the odd stop signs around. I don't need anything other than stop signs for the garbage tunnels. Anything that is to do with the garbage collection, I only need stop signs. I don't want anything else on it. Right, that one there coming through, that goes all the way over to this side and comes out there. But that's got traffic lights, so I'm going to change that one, and I'm going to put a stop sign on there. So that will allow this to run through a little bit better. And then here, remove those traffic lights so that this flows out of the tunnel a little bit easier. And I'm thinking it would be good to have it flowing out of the tunnel a little bit easy, because there's only two ways that they can go. They'll either go straight across there, down that one, or they turn right this way. And I'm quite happy for that to carry on as it is, because most of the traffic that comes along this end is running down here, because any traffic that wants to go the other way is running up this way. We've got 4-lane roads here. Or they go out that way. I'm going to ignore that bit. That's certainly making that tunnel run a lot better. It's running a lot better from here. Now, actually, in Poorside, I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to do any changes on there just yet. We'll let that traffic just kind of stay exactly as it is and stagnate a bit and not do anything. And how are we doing? So we've still got demand. Yeah, the trains here. The trains are just stopped now. I think they've just, like, given up. They've all parked up and decided not to do anything at all. Not really sure what we can do about that. The number of trains that I've got, I think maybe I've overdone it on the train stations. Because the more train stations you have, the more likely it is to do that. But yeah, at the same time, I like having all the train stations around. I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm undecided as to how I'm going to progress with that. Now, ore extraction. We've just about removed all of the ore from down here. This bit over here, though, that's in Marcus Crawford's area. It's actually TH and Marcus Crawford. We've got... I'm going to need to change those. We're going to need to change these over. We're going to go industrial specialization. We're going to go to ore industry. So TH and Marcus Crawford are both going to go in for ore extraction. And I'm all ears of you. Excuse me. No, I'm not going to go for ore extraction for those. But these guys here, they are going to be ore extraction. So that's going to change the industry that we've got over on this side. So we come off of those districts a minute, and we go back onto here. And this is ore industry, whereas these items here, these are just generic industry, but they're now going to disappear, and we're going to get more ore industry come up and extract the little bits of ore that are in the ground around here. I got a little bit over here, which has got, you know, the whole industry thing down. So that one will eventually do it. For the rest of it, yeah, ore extraction is going full tilt. And it's doing really well. I'm quite pleased with how the ore extraction is working. The only thing I'm not pleased about is just the trains are just completely stopped. They've jammed each other up completely. Like that one there. If you could get a move on, then this one here can go, and then that one can go. But why aren't you moving? You're wanting to go that way. You're wanting to go this way. Everything is stopped. So what are you waiting on? What's that train? Oh, this one, that's wanting to go that way. I see. They're going up that way, and so is this one. It's all... I got all of these over here. They're back... Why are you backed out this way? You shouldn't even... They're literally queued to get off the map. Now, look at that. They're queued to get off. That's supposed to be... That's exiting the map. That's exiting the entire map. And they're queuing to get off of the map. That bit I don't understand. I don't really get why they're doing that. But anyway, I have run out of time. So don't forget, get in the comment section. Tell me, would you like me to spend a little while pumping raw sewage into our new enormous lake up here before we've quite filled it up to the very brim? Yes or no in the comment section, and I will try to act on that next week before we unleash the next dastardly plan that I have in store for the residents of this city. If you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.